Hi, my name is Leafia Badani, and this is my interactive advanced concept presentation 1 for Chem 1. And the experiment I will be doing today is the salt mining experiment. And this experiment involves creating static electricity with a balloon that I have right here. So for this experiment, I will be mixing salt and pepper together. There's the salt. There's the salt right here, and there's the pepper. It kind of got mixed in together, but that's okay because we'll have to mix it anyway. So I'll have to mix salt and pepper on a plate and take a balloon, fill it with air, which I already have done, and rub it against my head. So when I rub it against my head, it will create static electricity and friction, and I will have to hold the balloon over the salt and pepper mixture and see what happens. So my hypothesis for this experiment is that the pepper will lift up onto the balloon and leave the salt behind, even though the salt and pepper are already mixed together on the plate. And why I believe this is because the salt's mass is heavier and denser than the pepper's mass, and they both have different physical properties. So that'll play a big factor in it sticking to the surface of the balloon. And also, when the balloon will be rubbed on my head, it will create an opposite electrical charge. So we can start the experiment. I can just mix the salt and pepper onto the plate. So here I have it mixed together. And now I can rub the balloon on my head. All right, I think that's good enough. And we can hold it over the plate and see what happens. And as you can see, that was almost immediate. And most of the pepper was able to get on the balloon's surface. I don't know if it will still... Yep, most of the pepper's still coming up. There are some places where there is salt, like around this area, which is really interesting. But most of the pepper did get on the balloon surface, so that has proved my hypothesis. And the results were the pepper sticking to the balloon immediately and creating a static sound, which you could still probably hear. It was like they were almost jumping onto the surface because of the amount of friction and static I created by rubbing the balloon on my head. Their size and weight and color are why they got separated from each other, and that's why the salt was left behind, even though on my balloon there was some spots that had some salt on it, but most of it was pepper. The salt is a crystalline solid and the pepper is more granular and irregular, so that could be another reason why more pepper was able to be attracted to the surface than the salt. the static electricity pulled the electron and relocated it to another area or to another surface, like exactly what happened with the pepper. The balloon's electrons are negative and the pepper's protons are a positive charge. The pepper gained a positive charge from the static electricity due to the balloon, due to bringing the balloon closer, and it attracted the pepper, so opposites attract. And I didn't have much error besides the salt getting on the balloon. And I believe that's because I might have rubbed it on my head a little too much. That could be one reason why some salt got on there. Otherwise, there wasn't any other errors with the pepper. The pepper got on the balloon, and there's nothing I would change about this experiment. It showed static electricity and friction and how it affected the salt and pepper. So that's my experiment. Thank you.